know, some of the coolest things about Star Citizen is its level of detail. It's intricate work that's been done. But sometimes, this game will kill you for no reason. Literally, no reason. Just a little bit of place the package here, and splat, dead. So today, we're going to show you how to prevent this from stopping your game. Alright, so your first mission today is to make Port Tressler your respawn location. So first, select your system, which is Stanton, and then select your location, which is New Babbage. Hit confirm, and then we'll load in. Once we load in, you'll see we're at the New Babbage apartment, and you're probably wondering, how in the world do I get out of this bed? So we're going to talk about holding F, which is in your interaction menu. Hold F and then click Get Up. Now this is really important because in Star Citizen, this is how you interact with everything. So move around the room, get familiar with your basic controls. And once you've had a chance to move around, we're going to talk about using F and mouse scroll to zoom in. Now, this is pretty handy because you can not only use this when you're walking around, even with a gun in your hands, you can also do this in your ship. Holding F, you can interact with all kinds of objects by left-clicking. This is your standard open, close, activate. Once you're done messing around, turn off the lights, and let's head to the elevator. Now that you're here, use your interaction menu to call the elevator. For the next part of the mission, we need to get to the spaceport. However, we can't walk there. We have to take the Metro Loop. So head down to the Metro Loop and take the tram to the spaceport. Since we're here, waiting on the tram to deliver us to the spaceport, take a look around at the intricate level of detail in and out of the tram. Take a look at the city. It's amazing.
The capsule.
Congratulations, you've made it to the spaceport. Now go ahead, call the elevator, and go to the upper level. Now's a good time to talk about the inventory system in Star Citizen. It is a drag and drop system that might be a little fun to use. So when you start out, you should have a jumpsuit and a helmet. Make sure you have those on before we go any further. As we head over to the ship terminals, I'd like to note that this video was filmed when we were still on 3.16. 3.17 has released. There are a few visual differences. However, everything still works the same.
For the latest updates on ship availability and gate assignments, please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
And I feel like I've said this already a million times, but take a look at the intricate level of detail in the hangars and on your ship. Go around everything, look at it, interact with everything you can. Once you've done that to your heart's content, go ahead, let's fly this thing. And now that we're climbing into the flight seat, I'd also like to note that in this video we're not going to go over all the little intricacies of how to fly and how to make this a sim, which is, we're just going to start off with the basics like holding R to power your ship, space bars to lift off, how to contact the hangar to get out, all of those things at a basic level so we can get you flying as soon as possible. In the Aurora, handling the spaceport is pretty straightforward. Use your interaction menu, zoom in, click on Hail the Spaceport, and watch the doors go wide open. So, did I mention that this was more of a simulator than an action game? Even though there's a lot of action, you'll notice, even though there's a ton of edits, everything is really slow, just like these doors opening, like it's never gonna happen. Now it's important to note when you're using spacebar to take off, which is your upward thrusters, don't, for any reason, hold it down and press shift, alright? Just don't do it. So we're just going to gently lift off the ground here and then slowly move forward. At this point, pilot, I would like to give you a huge congratulations. You have successfully made it out of the hangar. Take a look around. Fly around. Get used to your ship. But only take a few minutes here because we're on a time schedule. We got to get to Port Tressler to visit the doctor. Now, let's talk a little bit about the quantum drive that is in every ship, for the most part, in Star Citizen. You use the quantum drive, which is powered by quantanium, which is a mineable resource, in order to do two types of travel. Faster than light and entering and exiting a planet. So go ahead, hit B, and we'll initialize and spool up your quantum drive, and then we're going to find Port Tressler, exit the atmosphere, and then travel right on down to Tressler. The quantum travel is unable to be safely initiated inside a planet's atmosphere. So go ahead, take a look at your altimeter, make sure your heading is far up as possible, and then you'll notice you'll be able to quantum travel when everything on your HUD turns blue, and that's when you'll hold B down and do your first bit of quantum travel in Star Citizen. And when you're making your approach, watch your speed, because sometimes stopping is not as easy as accelerating. And just in case, even if you heed my warning, and let's face it, we all do this, nobody look at each other and say we don't like speed, X is going to be your space brake, which launches your thrusters to stop you from crashing into oblivion. Now, just like earlier when we hailed the spaceport to take off, we're going to hail Port Tressler so we can get permission to land. Now at this point, we're going to lower our landing gear, land, power down our ship, using Y, holding it. We're going to exit our ship and go into the port.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Here, we're going to store our ship in the same process as we did to retrieve our ship. Congratulations, pilot, you've made it safely and stored your ship in Port Tressler. We're almost done with your first mission. Now we've got to head to the medical room so we can set our respawn point to Port Tressler. Otherwise, you're going to have to do the same process every time you want to play and leave the planet. So this is going to be a huge win for you, so you can get to playing faster every day. Congratulations, pilot! You should pat yourself on the back. You've completed your first mission in Star Citizen, setting your home to Port Tressler. Now go celebrate. Be a pirate. Be an anti-pirate. Be a bounty hunter. Do whatever you want to do. Welcome to Star Citizen.